Alright, back. Our goal today, I think, tunnel vision activated carbon. That's what we're doing, right? And to get activated carbon up and going, we need to gather coal dust. That horrid waste product we have been just dismissing this entire game. No, we have to actually hoard it now. Like that, this stuff on this belt, no, this has to come with me. And so coal dust comes from over here. However, no ash is permitted in this area anymore. So coal dust is usually a byproduct of... And we catch some right here, but that was a mistake. It's a byproduct of one of these chemical processes, right? Right? Like here, this is ash. It's so hard to see some days. Up here, tailings processing produced a lot of coal dust. I think maybe. How are we still short on tar? The ways of this game. Alright, so over here, yeah, you make a ton of coal dust, and it comes right here, and I'm catching it right now. Instead of doing something intelligent, I am simply catching it. Okay, great. So, what I gotta do is get this over to... We gotta get to over here-ish, I think. Just over here. This is our new frontier. And then I'll get the zinc chloride from down here somewhere, and I'll just belt it over. Now we got the worms out of the way, we'll have more flexibility, right? Okay, so this is our plan. So, what we're going to do is this, yes? We're going to do one of these. And I want you to go to the right as a priority. And here we have it, friends. Our new coal dust line. What we've always wanted. So, drag it out. Okay. No, it's not going to reach. I don't know why I bothered with that. So now we have to make decisions, right? I should definitely go get a lot more belt. Because this is going to be a belting episode, isn't it? And we'll make nitrogen on site. And there's one other ingredient in activated carbon. Can't quite remember what it is. But I do remember it's something I can build on site, right? You think? Maybe? Perhaps? So let's fill up here, get a bunch of this, and get a bunch of these. Don't think too hard, they will be used. Off we go. Is it salt? Does I have to put salt in? No, that's part of one of the niobium processing steps, right? Whatever. I do know the first step is getting the coal dust out, though. So, we left off right here, and we have to make a plan. Is this plan just go straight across? I say the processing area is probably going to be up here or over here. So I guess the smart thing to do is just to head towards the exterior, right? And then up here is a mess. And this is going as furthest, its utmost for the time being anyway. So we might as well make my life even harder. This place is all marked for demolition because I hate it. There should probably be something more than that, but no, it's just because I hate it. I just pick up crushed quartz, and we did that. Oh, we can't even do what I was going to do. There was another one on the other side. Ugly. Very ugly. Alright. But the good part about coming out here is that things are nice and quiet and peaceful. It's actually doing what I think it needs to do. Well, what I hope it needs to do. So, up here, coal dust, and then coal dust, and then we're free. Beautiful freedom is upon us, oppressed by these leafy interlopers. Fibrous scourge that is all over this planet. We'll fix it. Don't worry. We'll fix it. Alright, got it. Probably nothing but a experiment by some previous visitor that has run wild. People really need to learn to pick up their toys when they're done with them. Alright, so we're going to say we're going to do this right over here, right? Right here is where I'm going to say we're going to do activated carbon production. Why? No reason. Because I can reach this area and it looks like it's next for development. And this wood line is kind of a problem, isn't it? It kind of suggests I didn't have a plan at this point. Which we all know is absolutely untrue. Just straight slander. You will be hearing from my lawyer. So, over here. Okay. Great. Should probably make some more of those while I got hands free, right? And I just stripped out a bunch more logs. Alright, so right here, and just keep going. That tree was growing right in the middle of my pathway. Nobody authorized that. Its punishment is to be an electrical pole. Alright, we will leap up now. We will have coal dust over in the coal dust area. Looking ahead, activated carbon. Sodium hydroxide can be made on site. And that's the other hard part. And then we need nitrogen and the zinc chloride. Nitrogen can be made on site. We'll make it in a roughly extensible. Is this actually working? It's been a long time. Now it seems to actually be. Well, it's overcome its backlog. And hot air is now at low pressure. You cannot get enough hot oven gas. You can't get enough hot oven gas because we were probably low on salt. Because the biomass is only trickling in. I accept this. The wood problem has been overcome, so I will give it more wood. I really hope the biomass does get used every once in a while, though, because I want this to vent it. Alright, so this will go a little, not faster is not really what I want, but more consistently. This isn't anywhere close to what I need this to be, right, to support this. This makes, let's just call it 100 gas every 4 seconds, and this eats 100 gas every 5 seconds. Like, this is just trash. This design right here is utter trash. Yeah, I need to add like many of those. It is still going, sort of, right? All these guys can still vent, and you're closed, I hope. Yeah, this is working. This part is working. Alright, so good. Good. Something I did works correctly. Right here, this is all polybutadiene limited, which is, let's pop over to see how the mushrooms are doing. I know I have to redistribute them, and then, oh, mushrooms are done. Okay, good, good. Yeah, mushrooms are done. There. Alright, so what I need to do is get distracted and do aromatics. No, don't get distracted and do aromatics. Just put a pin in this, right? Knowing that aromatics are happening soon. That's happening after on the other side of carbon, activated carbon. Or should I just completely tunnel vision everything and get niobium plate going. Let's go take a look at the state of science while we're down here. Let's allow ourselves a little distraction. We'll see what our current bottleneck looks like. I'm very pleased I can get this information by just going to one place. So it looks like we're bottlenecked on Pi Science as per normal, and we're bottlenecked on glassware. And this is bottlenecked on molten glass. Molten glass is bottlenecked on fuel, and fuel is an entire problem I'm not addressing right now. Alright, so this just says tunnel vision tech advancement. Not tech advancement, but engineering-based building activities. Instead of optimizing or making new or different things. Instead, just build everything out. Meanwhile, take a look here. Oh yeah, lard's going. Yeah, this is working. Good, so we're starting to make olefins. Oleochemicals, rather. No idea what's going on with them. No idea. But soon we'll have to process. Well, we have lots of room on brains. Alright, so everything is fine, except I ran right by the thing I was going to do. I came down here for a reason and failed. Absolutely failed. So up here, we are full of fish oil. We are absolutely just so many fish. These fish now have to go feed Zapiers eventually. It raises a lot of uncomfortable questions of where I'm going to put that, but we'll see. Look around. Look around. This has to get up here. So I guess we built it up and through here. That's the choke point from hell right now. I don't even know if we can get through the choke point from hell. Because we can probably pull it through here. Pull it through here. Right here is the pinch. I suppose we can just use this line right here in the middle of the walkway. I mean, why not? It's there for something, and right now this something will be this. And the reason this is down here is because of lamps. That isn't a very good reason. Yeah, I should do something better about that, right? What should we got? Oh, not much at all. And we are very zinc bound right here. Well, good news is I only need this stuff in catalytic amounts. Here you go. Yeah, tying into the lamps right here is easy. But it also needs zinc. And zinc is... You can't vent and you need zinc. I am not at all convinced about what I'm doing right here. I think this is probably a very bad idea, and I'm going to regret doing it at some point. Which is to say, this is a normal play session of Factorio. So, right. Put it out of our head. Those all firmly fall under the heading of bad thoughts. And as we know, a head with no thoughts does not have bad thoughts. So just ignore that. Oop, don't ignore that. Ignore all that stuff in your head. Just bowl forward. It's going to be fine, right? It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It will be absolutely fine. There will be a lot of belts. Okay, so up, up, up. And then over, over, over. Uh-oh. That's bad. That's real bad, right? And if I keep hearing more, it's probably because there's a behemoth. Nope. So that was almost certainly an expansion attempt right there. That's a problem. Definitely a problem. So let's finish belting this and then probably go reinforce. and then come back, and then we will get distracted in a new and an exciting way a little bit here. So we're gonna just hopsy-gozies, right? Oh, we can't right here. That's unfortunate. So we'll jump up, and we will horribly abuse both of these lines, and we will make everything worse for myself in the future. Yeah, that was honestly a really bad sign right there, because if they're going to start doing expansion attempts on that sort of cadence, that was only like 2 hours, maybe even just an hour and a half since the last one. That's going to be a problem, because I have a long, long way to go until I hit military tech, and then a long way after that until I'm reliably making it. I'm just assuming these oil sands don't apply to me. There's so much of it, I don't care. I will do something if I need them. This is not a good attitude to have, but you know. Okay. I have a very good attitude while I'm doing this, but I probably shouldn't. Does that make more sense? I should probably feel a little more shame than what's going on right here. Good. Alright, double belting, stacking pipe with just normal belt stuff, and I declare this is all logistic space. It is so. Now up here, we're going to have to go reinforce. Probably reinforce like hell. Because it's going to keep happening, right? It's happened twice so far. Maybe I should just fill the entire area with speed bumps and stick with the standard discouragement tactic. Alright. Here we have... Is it actually going to come? Is it coming? Over here? No. Did I do it wrong? No, there it is. Alright, I'm assuming that line's going to get there. Alright, let's suit up and do some base repair. As we get deflected and distracted yet again. Hopefully this doesn't happen for a while. Maybe I need to go do another thunder run. Explore a bunch more chunks for them to preferentially expand into. I feel like there's definitely a way for me to buy enough time to wiggle through this, but it's all kind of questionable, right? Here, I need this. Trade. Trade. Okay, good. I need more straight pipe. That will definitely be useful for what I'm about to do. Well, not about to do, but will do in somewhat near future. Take this. Alright, change clothes. Build repair packs. Repair. 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 Right there. Done. Get in there. Give me you, give me you, give me you, give me you, give me you. You, and you, and you. And where else are the repair packs at? Alright, good. Come with me now. And then, as always, our special guest, a whole lot of bullets. Alright. Time to go on an excursion. If I can just hold out a bit longer. By a bit longer, I mean like 10 more hours. I should be at a point where this just doesn't happen to me anymore, or I'm just not concerned by it. But again, 10 hours is probably optimistic. Yeah, the car's right there. The car's literally right there. Right. Because at every step so far, I have been plagued with problems that I have not foreseen. Like, I'll just go mine rare earth chemicals. Oh wait, I need naphtha. Oh, to get naphtha I need to get niobium. Oh, niobium requires all sorts of stuff. Oh. So, here I am. I really should build the... No, okay, hold on. Rare earth ore. Rare earth powder. Come on now. Rare earth ore goes into power in a jaw crusher. Jaw crusher, easy. Dust, ball mill. Ball mill takes nothing special. Dust goes into mud. Mud happens in, I don't know what that is. I need to get sulfuric acid. That's not good. I don't want to use organic solvent, so I have to get sulfuric acid. So this is better. An agitator. An agitator is stuff I already got. And then probably an agitator. Okay, so I get the mud. I get the slurry in a thickener. Again, stuff I already got. Seems like a... See, if the mud can only go into slurry, the mud should not exist. This is a bit much, guys. Slurry, if the slurry only goes into the solution, the slurry should not exist. Sorry, guys. A fluid separator. So I should really look into if mining the rare earth from right here allows me to skip naphtha. Then solution goes in the fluid separator, and then solution goes into concentrate in an evaporator. And that's again nothing exotic. And concentrate, rare earth concentrate, and then oxides in a solid separator, and I have that. And the rare earth oxides goes into cobalt fluoride, and that goes into the chemical plant. And the cobalt fluoride goes into Flowtech in a biofactory, and I got that. Decalin requires a chemical plant, I got that. So pause for a second. So it would probably save a lot of work on my top part if I could just skip directly to rare earth ore by mining it off the infinity rock right there instead of getting it somewhere else. So yes, this was a colonization attempt. We will fix this. So as I recall, it was kind of difficult to get the question. The open question was whether or not the infinity ore right there would require the same fluid. If it did, there's no point. If it doesn't, it skips a lot of tech. But I don't actually know one way or another. So I should fix that, right? Just figure it out. And this, if nothing else, will give information for future. Good. Alright, we'll just give you a double. Okay, good. Congratulations. You are now the math. No, actually, we will not do a double. We will do a triple. Since I'm pretty sure this isn't the last time this area is going to be attacked. No behemoths. That was pure luck, right? And there was no reason for them to come down. So this was a straight colonization attempt. They're imperialists. How dare they? I'm the imperialist here. Alright, good. So right there, pull it over. This, at very least, will cause them a little bit of pause. Alright, so to harvest the rare earth bolide, I need a... Well, did he say something in the pie thing? Petroleum, alien life. thought I saw something in here somewhere. Big mines. Big mines. Okay. These big mines require canned fuels. Alright, I can handle that. That's not a problem. Let's take a look. Big mines. Huh. Quartz mine, aluminum mine. Isn't this way off? Copper mine, coal mine, nickel mine, tin mine, big phosphate mine, titanium. I don't see a rare earth one though. Huh. Let's take a look at rare earth. No. What tech did I get that allowed rare earth mining? I could have sworn I had something here. Rare mine. Salt mine, crystal mine, niobium mine. There's the salt mine. Sulfur mine. Oh, I wanted one of those. This helps a lot with everything. I'm probably gonna have to make one, right? Rare earth mining drill. I made a couple of those. These are just recipes for all the steps in the rare earth processing chain. Rare earth extractor in the bolide. So this is a big one. And it requires fast inserters, which again requires niobium, right? Fast, not iron niobium alloys. Okay, so it leads to the same place. Okay. I am not a hugely smart individual, but I can read if given enough time. So, over there. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. I mean, kind of good. A lot of bad, honestly. But I haven't collided with anything so far, which is straight up remarkable. And we'll park the car right here. And we'll change. There, I ran into something, as per protocol required. Alright, good. We'll go change into civvies and hope that is the only incursion we have for the next couple hours. Eventually there's going to be a behemoth. And I think maybe all of those bullets can kill a behemoth if they're allowed to all shoot them. But that is kind of a question on whether or not that would be allowed. So, well, time to concentrate, right? It's time to start moving quickly. We were making activated carbon. Alright, activated carbon. Can we make it? Can we make it? We need a high pressure furnace, got plenty of those. Looks like I need just one of these. Only one, because this is only needed catalytic amounts. An electrolyzer, I'll make that. And then pressure furnace, got that. I need a couple destructive distillation columns and a couple pressure pumps. Alright, let's do that. So what we need is destructive distillation, pressure pump. I build 2 of these for reasons. And then I have my pressure furnace. I probably said other words which I've already forgotten, but that's okay. I declare it so. And this, all this stuff will turn into activated carbon. And the activated carbon will turn into refined syngas. Refined syngas will turn into niobium ore. Niobium ore I will then process into niobium plate, allowing me to build the building I need to process rare earth ore? Question mark? No, the building I need to make naphtha. Naphtha, which I then turn into rare earth ore. And then I turn rare earth ore into the gold, which is the stuff I'm going to need to make the Zapirs. Alright, so let's start being serious, right? Oh, I need electrolyzer. That was the word I was looking for. So, okay, step the first. High pressure furnace. You are right here. Well, do we declare a new rail is born right here? Yeah, why not? Okay, high pressure furnace, you have to make activated carbon. Great. And so to get that, you obviously need coal dust, and this has to be a pretty high surface area because of how much coal dust is required. This shouldn't be like this. So right there, conveniently, it will pass directly by. And then on the other side, I will actually do a proper splitter here. How much of this is needed? Just 2, just catalytic amounts. Alright, you will come up here and you will dip in and you will come down there. And the activated carbon will be right here. This will be the outline for activated carbon. And we will belt it this way. There. Activated carbon line up. Right there. Look at this stone patch. Like I am ever going to touch that. Like the carbolic acid requirement is bad in that it renders stone mining directly as a joke. Like dealing with the kerogen was already a fairly massive problem, but now you have to also deal with making carbolic acid so it dribbles out is... So you can't rely on the carbolic acid even. It just turns it into a joke. I am not laughing. So, oh, we have another ingredient we have to put in. So I guess carbolic, our product comes out here. Yeah, a lot of the changes in hard mode I support, but not that one. That one was kind of aggressive. Too aggressive. It just kills the resource. And like you see, I've gotten past it without having to deal with stone at all. Like if you really want to make it a big problem, like drown the user in kerogen as the side product. Kerogen is very limited use and it's very difficult to handle early on. So that would definitely do something. So I'm just going to wait. There we go. Right here. Electrolyzer. Wonder how we're doing on power. Should probably look into that. That's coming. I want you to make you. Saline water. This is going to be a pain no matter what. Oh, I did that wrong. Because, you know, just what I do. What's your hobby? Well, I do things wrong. Should probably make guides for myself if I don't want to embarrass myself constantly. There we go. I picked it out effortlessly like 2 times, and now that I finally sighted the system beyond any ability to screw up, now I cannot find it. Alright, so there we go. We have our sodium hydroxide out. We have to get a saline rail in, and we have to get a chlorine rail out. So we're going to declare, we have to define the limits of logistic space. It's like, right, all this is going to be used eventually, so I should probably be pretty aggressive about conserving it. Anyway, that's noted, And now I need to do the nitrogen cycle. Pressure pumps? Did I build you? Did. So pressure pumps are like so. This is going to be a kind of multi-stack one, right? And you make pressurized air. I don't know if I need 2 of them or not, but I am going to have 2 of them. Why does it have input? So you just make pressurized air. Okay, good. And I believe I need, this is probably not what I want, I probably need a small tower. Click. Because this is going to be underflowing into the tower. There. You underflow into the tower. Because if I recall correctly, this is a recipe that regenerates itself partially, so it's catalytic. And I have to make sure I have a pool that I can vent into. Bop, bop. Alright. So you'll make pressurized air. And it'll underflow into here, and this will only ever be 80% full. Wish it was shorter. Now, nitrogen. Nitrogen is produced by fractional distillation from pressurized air. Great. So, throw you down. Destructive distillation call. Right here. Give myself space when working with gas. This just does all sorts of good stuff. Alright, so we put the pressurized air in just like so. There we go. Just like that. And now you will put out nitrogen and oxygen. Oxygen is both the nitrogen and the oxygen. Well, okay, the nitrogen's in a good spot. The oxygen's not. So we will pull you out into our logistic space. We will pull you out into the logistic space. And we will figure out where these guys will be in the end. No, you gotta come down one more, even though this will kind of like violate treaties. I'll make it work though. And they also produce contaminated nitrogen. And we have to clean you in another destructive distillation column, which I probably should have made. Very sad, it's going to take time. Alright, so let's start talking. Let's get saline water over, since I know that should be pretty easy. It's made up here, right? Up and over, up and atom. Quite surprised I am not seeing the saline line. So I could have sworn it was right here. But apparently not. But I guess I'm going to make another saline line right here, right? Of course I am. Fortunately, it's going to have to, it will be a problem. It will be quite an unfortunate problem. Alright. Nobody sees me doing this, right? Oh, look at that. I'm going to trip over that again and again and again. The alternative is to pick up salt. I guess I'll pick up the salt, I suppose. If I take just a few seconds right now, I can avoid irritating myself for a very long time. And that's probably worth it, kinda. I'm pretty sure cardiologists recommend this. Alright, drag our saline line over. And that will be one of our major ingredients. Then, I need to link up all the others. So this is just going to be a belting and connection day. I should make it come in from the top. Alright, yeah, that's a good idea. Anyway, No, stay focused. This needs sailing in. Sailing in shall be right here, right? And it will come up from the top, right? It shall be so. Good. Excellent work. Alright, now we have another destructive distillation call. Right there. Your job is to clean nitrogen. Nitro. What? What? No? Is that wrong? Contaminated nitrogen. Oh, it just made in a pressure pump. Oh, I'm dumb. Pressure pump. Alright, I am quite dumb. Alright, so that is one of our ingredients. And I don't think we're going to be anywhere near so lucky with everything else. That's organic solvent. It's like the chlorine and the oxygen. The oxygen is going to be close. Chlorine's not, though. Alright, pressure pump. Here, and you are going to make nitrogen gas, right? No, you're making pressurized air out of contaminated nitrogen. Alright, works. So, best way to do this is probably just very simple, right? And then we'll have the rail come out like this. Very, very, very simple. And so come right here, come up, and we'll hook up. There, that loop is complete. So now I have to, this will be made, and then we'll have activated carbon. So next step, I need hydrogen and oxygen and chlorine over here. Okay, will do. It's going to be a lot of piping. I'm going to need more pipe, just undoubtedly. Found hydrogen. So let's just take advantage of that right now. And then we're here and we need to get further up, I suppose. Get through this line somehow. Right here. And we'll pipe it over, and hydrogen should be 80% full. And why is hydrogen almost completely full? I don't like seeing that because I'm going to have to vent hydrogen up here. Yeah, the primary hydrogen producer should never go above 80% to allow for venting of side products. Yet, the line is completely full. Why is this, question mark? Okay. And I'm so low on pipes, let's just go take care of that. What is producing hydrogen at this rate? Not you, because you can't vent. Did I do this just the other day? Like, literally set something up that made a whole bunch of hydrogen? Well, I do have one emergency vent I could be using, right? I took it off. Well, this is probably a mistake, what I'm doing right now, and reflects an incomplete understanding of the world around it and my place therein. But this is not the first time I have made this mistake such as this. So you will run off hydrogen, but only overflow hydrogen. I am not convinced of this solution. That's fine. No one has to convince me of anything. Keep seeing little flickers down there and think it's going to be the attack alert. Gets really nervous. really nervous right now. Just close my eyes and build the infrastructure as fast as possible. The infrastructure will save me, right? The infrastructure loves me. Alright, so down here, bolts go there, wire goes there, a stick goes over here. Done. Create some inventory. It's never going to stop being annoying. Oh yes, it will stop eventually when I stop hand building things. May that day come very soon. It's going to be hard to make a proper mall with just everything that this mod throws after you. Alright, so now we need oxygen. Oxygen should be on hand because it's being used down here, and God, these cliffs. Oh, soon, I tell myself, soon. The cliff maki, the lithomaki will be upon us. We are using all of our oxygen. Do you need oxygen? No, you need coal gas. Unfortunately, we need to increase syngas production. So the best thing to do here, probably just to go north right here. Wait, this is carbon dioxide. Oh no. Oh no. The demon is still here. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I can fix it right now. Because this is one way to destroy gas. You can always pick up the pipe. I can take this recipe off. Which one is the different fluid? Let's play pretend, right? Let's play pretend I didn't do that. Boop-a-doo. This is new. This is completely new, and I am hooking it up for the first time. Wow, I can't wait to get this. What is this thing? It makes coke, right? No, it consumes coke. It makes carbon dioxide. No, is this what I'm doing here? No. It consumes coke and makes carbon dioxide. I probably should have noted that, right? Right there. No. Alright, that one. There, you consume coke, you make... See, it's... Now I do this, it still doesn't work. I do this, it still doesn't work, because these carbon dioxides are different somehow. I don't understand this. It's going to be like this until the end of time, right? The demon is not dead. The demon is still here. And while I have a means of dealing with it, because the game obviously still works, it's going to be a pain until I find a way to mod it out. By mod, I mean probably writing a script that will go and flush all carbon dioxide from the system everywhere and then running it. I don't like doing things like that, but at the same time, I feel I'm kind of backed into a corner here, my friends. So we'll see. We'll see. Did we do this wrong? We did this exactly wrong. Good. Carbon dioxide demon lurks in this factory. I'm going to have to go build an entirely new factory to get away from it. Which, don't get me wrong, I will do. It was kind of in the plans anyway. So... I'm not sure this is where I want to put you. You are a little close. Right here, I say. Oxygen hooked up. And eventually I should use this area as just a generic nitrogen generator. Right now it is but for a purpose and not else. Apparently I missed a connection somewhere. Because We're not showing the line oxygenated. No, no, nothing, no. Oh, right there. What? What? Ooh, I did a bad thing somewhere. Where did I do this? Is this supposed to be oxygen here? How did it get coal gas in it? No, that has to happen over here. Uh-oh. This is a major problem. This is an oxygen line. Where does the coal gas come into this? Oof. Oof. Right there? It's probably from me switching the recipes around, right? That makes sense. So don't do that. It doesn't work. Alright. Now I wonder if the oxygen line is cursed by... No. Alright, so that was an idea about the origin of the carbon dioxide demon. That was from switching, from putting inputs into outputs while switching stuff around, and then it all got messed up. And the ghost of that clings on forever in the line. But however, that proved to be a erroneous hypothesis. So now we have a kind of bad problem, right? There's chlorine. Where is chlorine in this mess? This complete and utter insanity. I don't see anything. As I recall, chlorine is... Oh, there we go. There's some chlorine. Did you make it all the way to the outer rail? Yeah, you made it all the way over here to vent the, whatever the heck it is. Probably guts. And so, this is probably the closest I am going to get. So we drag it north, eh? Sounds like a great plan. Oh, trees. I have your special fertilizer. Nice. Surgical. Not so tough now that your worm buddies are gone, huh? Yeah, I didn't think so. One day I'll get tired of this. One day, on that day, I will be a sad old man. Alright, up we go. Sad old man, unable to feel joy in the idea of simple gardening tasks produced with military, achieved with military equipment. Like the whole adage about blowing the leaves off your driveway with a nuclear weapon. I'm a normal American. I immediately tried to think through how practical this would possibly be and how we could make it work. I think I have ideas on that. Don't tell anybody though. Let's go. So we are now here, and our chosen line is, well, obviously not that, right? And obviously not that. So we'll go here. It's an inoffensive line. And down we go. Leap across. And connect up. Hey, this is kind of like I planned it. Okay, so this should be everything, right? We should have activated carbon. All of this just to make activated carbon. All the inputs are here, except I don't have the ability to pick it out. And so let's light it up. So always so. The moment of turning on the big machine is special. I understand why they have ceremonies about it. Get it all lit up correctly. Call the mayor in. Alright, done. Are you going? Of course not. You need that. Do we need 2 arms? Looks like we do need 2 arms here. Good. Is it getting in? Probably needs 2 arms here too, huh? Well, maybe not. How long does this take? 4 seconds, so it needs exactly as many arms as it has. Alright, so nitrogen. Oh, you are doing the exact opposite of what you need to do. There we go. There we go. Fill this thing up like a balloon. And this goes up like a balloon. It produces all sorts of this stuff. And then some of it comes up here, right? Just a little bit. Yeah, and you repressurize, and it comes over here. And this should never fill up all the way. Probably won't fill up all the way because I don't have enough pressurized air being made. Alright, so... Oh, and I never did the most important thing of putting the nitrogen line in. That was quite sloppy of me. This would be a terrible ceremony. Fire the engineer. Alright. Unfortunately, we're going to have to do one of these. Which means I have to put more in here. We're going to run out of zinc chloride very quickly, aren't we? That is the bottleneck. But again, we only need this in catalytic amounts. There we go. If we needed this for real, the world would look quite different. There we go. So here we go, carbon black. And we have, there we are. And we have nowhere near enough voiding. There you go. Okay. Activated carbon, excuse me. We already had carbon black. Alright, activated carbon. You are now used to scrub some syngas. In a filter. Give me a filter. Or don't. That's fine too. Alright, run. And so the question comes, where do I do this? And I suppose the answer is right where the activated carbon is. Just do that on site. And then pipe the refined syngas over to the niobium plate. Sound like a pretty good plan? Maybe. Let's look ahead while we're here, right? Okay, we need a filter. Give me a filter. Alright, so niobium. Niobium ore. Niobium ore. Comes out of the ground with refined syngas. Great. Goes into a powder in a jaw crusher. Great. Into powder. Then it goes into dust in a ball mill. 1 crusher, 1 mill. Dust. Goes into concentrate in a classifier. 1 crusher, 1 mill, 1 classifier. Then complex into a chemical plant. I have that already. Don't think about it. I need hydrogen chloride up here, which means I have to pipe it up. I am building hydrogen chloride in the wrong place. Maybe I should make another one up there. I don't know. It goes in the chemical plant. I already got it. Then it goes into a complex, and the complex goes into an oxide in another chemical plant, which I also have. And the oxide goes into the plate and electrolyzer. So we have crusher, ball mill, classifier, electrolyzer. So jaw crusher, ball mill. You need steel. Let's go get steel. And the idea is we're going to make baby's first niobium processor because we only need a little. We're still in a land of catalytic amounts, so don't go all out. I don't have the time to go all out. There is a ball mill. Now I need a classifier. You need a lot more iron. Maybe if I pick up some small parts, that will pacify you. They get used. Class, yes. Then I need electrolyzer. I need for you, I don't even know why you need more. It's just more small parts. I have a hard time believing that. No. Needs actual plates. Well, I only have a few plates on me, so it needs actual plates at some point. So be it. So, we should start with the hard, annoying thing, right? We're going to have to increase zinc production all around, I think. Collect. We need to get this stuff, which we are making right here, simply because this already existed, and we have to pipe it all the way over. And we can't even expand here, so we're being aggressively stupid right now. Like just aggressively dumb. Well, whatever. Won't be the first time, isn't going to be the last. So, pull it up. Turn it up. And begin belting this, or piping this out. And our goal is to get this up to there. Ugh. Well, over to the rail and out. Assume that this as a more complex, higher level, quote-unquote, product, that it will be used more over there. This is, in fact, raw, uncut, 100% cope, but it's what I'm doing. It's what I'm going with. And then right here, we hit Problem Town. Because there is no room through the bottleneck from hell right here. I should probably move this over. Or just go to the right, which is its own sort of problems, right? Why are you not connected? Because I didn't do the thing over there. Right. I'm probably going to have to, well, no. I will get sulfuric acid from my stored sulfur. Again, catalytic amounts. Catalytic amounts means lazy amounts, non-industrial amounts. We'll once again shame the face of our ancestors by going this way, then sneak through here. Yeah, sure, why not? Since the death of God, no one has any standards anywhere. Up here. Okay. Up. Right there. And we'll go over from here. This might be very important. Because, here. Sulfur. This. Must be placed on a sulfur vein. And this is probably really important. It just gives infinite sulfur, and it frees me from a lot of my problems. But not right now. Right now I build around it and hope I don't need it, I guess. This is where we're going to leave off, because we're stuck, right? I need to go get more pipes. More pipes still, please. More pipes is yes. And then we will start making refined syngas and throwing niobium ore into a box. Are we completely stopped? That's unacceptable. Is that all molten glass? I hope not. Oh, speaking of hoping not. You go in there, you go in there, as per protocol. I gotta get rid of a lot of this trash. Get rid of some grenades. Grenades are fun, but nobody needs that many. Get rid of this coke. It can go to anything. Not you, though. Again, I saw it flash, and then in the corner I was like, oh no, attack. Because this cadence would be very bad. But, thankfully, wasn't. Alright, I will go look at science. I'll take a break from building out infrastructure. And I'll try to figure out what's going on with the most important thing in the world. I took a different route this time, it didn't pay off. So are you primary hydrogen producers here? Maybe you should also be underflowing hydrogen. I think that's probably correct-ish. It's in the same time zone as correct. And we have no glassware. We have no glassware because of no molten glass. We have absolutely no molten glass anywhere in the system. I have a really hard time believing this. Unless I clip something, which, you know, happens. So let's see. Right here. No. So all the molten glass, well, let's take a look. Fluids. Molten glass. Molten glass. There we go. Well, it's certainly fallen. I don't even know how to interpret that. So let's not. Instead, just run up here, try to figure out what's going on. Because it's not that syngas is being consumed to make hydrogen. Can't be like that right now. Maybe I should take that machine offline since hydrogen is so plentiful right now. Because I needed... Why are we all stopped? I clipped it. I did. I clipped it. Alright, we don't need this to run anymore, so you get turned. And I filled this line, which should be coal gas, with oxygen. And I had to flush it manually. Happy days, happy face. I'm going to turn you onto the even more syngas using oxygen recipe. There. 2 to 1, right? This produces, doubles the syngas. This doesn't double the syngas. It's better to use oxygen. And I have another oxygen producer up, so that explains a bit. It's kind of good. I went and looked at that, right? I think so. You know, kind of good. And then up here, this is going again. This probably never stopped, really. I desperately need a better molten glass recipe. Alright, okay. Just look away now. These are a good deed for the day. What was I doing? I was bringing up hydrogen chloride to assist in the niobium refining step. However, I am not quite at that step because I have to filter the syngas, this syngas actually, into refined syngas, which we will do right here, question mark? No, we'll do it up at the top. Keep with the pattern. So a filter goes right here. Give some space. I need you to make refined syngas for me. Okay, good. And I will push it even farther up, in line with this, even farther up, right there. Refined syngas. So we will have to come right here. No, right here. The activated carbon will come up and then in. The syngas will come in right there, and the refined syngas will come out on top. And this is happy, this is a good design. Everyone involved can feel good about this design. So now, huffle, huffle, huffle down. I need to go here. Oh, I'm out of circuit boards. No bueno. Put that right there, where it doesn't catch a single thing. Alright, so now I need to pull the syngas in, which says I probably need to use just this line right here. This seems like a good idea, right? Of course it does. And we tap into the syngas right here. Beautiful. And we're still not making this enough. Maybe one day. There's nothing else to say about it. Maybe one day. Alright, so now you are slowly getting the syngas, and we have the refined syngas we need. This represents a net loss of energy, because this is 400 kilojoules, this is 500 kilojoules, and in processing it we lose 30%. So it's trash. And if we just pipe it directly east, like literally directly east, we should be able to just tap right into the niobium. I mean, we would if we would have done this intelligently, as if our skulls are attached to our spinal column. But given that that's obviously not the case, we will make do with what we have already done. And this will start the process of the niobium ore. Then I will set up a baby's first niobium processing line, probably directly to the north here. It will be set up with the idea that it will not last, which of course means it's going to be here 500 hours down the road. the singular drip feed of niobium keeping me going. Probably giving too much logistic space here. Starting to look a little sloppy and wasteful. But whatever. This is the demon cliff, right? It goes forever and ever, wasting time, sucking life out of us. We can go this way, we can get around it. The demon cliff shall not have dominion over us forever. Thus saith the Lord. And there's the niobium right there. Good, good. Good, good, good. Can we do it? Can do it. Now up the cliff. Bop, bop. Now, all that struggle, all that pain, just, how do we, oh, I guess it's in right there. That looks weird. All that struggle, all those tears. Now you need a drill head? Oh no. Or a mega drill head. Oh no. Okay, I suppose. Here's another curveball. Super happy to see this. Drill head. You need titanium, right? I can just feel it. Oh, it needs chromium. Oh no. Alright, we can do this. Steel, aluminum, titanium. Can I just make you? Yeah. So let's see what happens. How fast are these consumed? So they're not terribly difficult right now, to the point where, since I remind everyone, we are just doing this with catalytic. Alright, there you go. So it lasts a good while, huh? 6 mining per operation. Again, because we only need catalytic amounts, I'm just leaving it like this. I'll fill it up every once in a while. It's fine, right? It's fine. Because this is all just going to stop eventually. Well, this is a whole lot of cope. I'm sure I don't have to tell anyone here. I'm sure everyone's heard cope before. This is utter cope. Alright, so what I'll do, we obviously can't do anything with these wastelands right here. The Demon Cliff holds dominion over these lands. We can slay its minions, the trees. Well, given that I'm doing baby's first niobium plant, can I just stick it right here? Would be that inconvenient? Niobium. I'm going to have to belt up a lot of stuff. Let's take a look. Niobium ore. Alright, we got you. And then it goes to powder, ball mill. Stone goes out. We got stone out somewhere around here. Done. Then dust. Dust goes to gravel. We have gravel out right here, even. So there's a reason to do it up here now. Alright. Dust goes to concentrate, which produces sand. Sand I don't know what I'm going to do with. Alright, we'll figure that one out in a second. And now, once I get the concentrate, it has to go to complex. And complex requires organic solvent and hydrogen chloride. Those are only 2 things, and they're both relatively up here. And then from the complex to the oxide, it's nitrogen. Nitrogen is up here. And then the oxide goes to the plate with salt, which is right there. So there's a lot of reasons to do this right here. Right, so let's start setting this up, right? So jaw crusher will go here. You have to take niobium ore to make niobium powder. Right. Then we need the ball mill. We will just rely on smart hands for this, right? You'll take, alright, nice. Niobium dust. Niobium powder goes to dust. And after that, it's niobium dust. It goes to concentrate in a classifier. We might be doing this wrong. Classifier looks like this, right? Classifier just takes that, and now it's put sand. So throughout all of this, we just have bop, 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 bop. And it's super simple. And this takes, and it turns out, concentrate. Oh, I guess this wasn't anywhere near unique, eh? Good to know. And when you have to turn into complex in a chemical plant, which we can do right here. Again, this is shameful. Niobium complex. And then one more time, right? In another chemical plant. Come on. Alright, and now it's niobium oxide. And from there, it's just straight into niobium plate, right? niobium oxide. That goes niobium plate and an electrolyzer. And an electrolyzer looks like that. No, I grabbed completely the wrong one. Right, electrolyzer, niobium plate. And you will niobium plate out to right there. So we don't need you to do anything else. Alright, so that will go like that, obviously. This is going to be a complete and utter pain. This is all relatively easy, right? And then you output the complex. Oh, wait. Yeah, complete and utter pain. Complete pain. I guess this is least awful, I suppose. Alright, the complex comes out to here. Ah, thanks, Satan. Thanks, Satan. Alright. And the complex flows in here, and it makes oxide. And the oxide just comes out right here. I want you to, right, do that, and you need salt, and like, just do it. Just do it right here. This actually is, this makes me feel clever that I had this area available. At last, something is easy. Here, get out of my inventory. Oh, and I can go over and trash this aluminum ore that I have been carrying around for so long. Are you off center? You are. Jaw crusher, why? Because the bounding box is a little weird. Anyway, let that go. Hated trees. Alright, get out of here. Great. Okay, so niobium ore right there. And then you will make stone. And stone is... so we just have a... Oh, so we can just use this as well? Wow. This is not just pleasant. This is prescient. How do I get it in there is the real question. I suppose I just do this. We already have the processing units around. There you go. Stone in. You whitelist stone. Nice. Now I have to get rid of this stuff in my inventory. So run down here, hustle, 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 dump it out. Alright, you make gravel. Gravel just wants to come right here, right? Because you get turned into saline water, with preference because you are a waste product. Nice. You are whitelist gravel. Right, so sand I don't know what I'm going to do with. Sand, I can do something with this, right? We're just going to box you for right now. Like, sand goes in a box. Is this correct? No. Is this what's happening? Yeah. Because as we keep chanting to ourselves over and over, only catalytic amounts needed. Alright, now at last we hit pain. We need to bring organic solvent up. Oh, how much does it take to do this? So this takes 50 organic solvent. It makes 100 complex. And complex turns into, this takes 100 complex, 100 complex. This goes into 50 complex, so it's 20 oxide. And then 6 oxide into 4 plates. I lost track of the ratio right there. It's not enough. I mean, that goes without saying, right? Because, and I'm making the organic solvent right here. Again, prescient. Really wish I didn't have to do this, but prescient. I'm going to have to implement the next level recipe for this at some point. I know it exists. I saw it. Come with me. You will not become rubber, which is tragic. You'll get me unblocked, so that's a worthy life. I have some in the system, so that's good. Alright, you're hooked up. Now we're going to need nitrogen. So let's drag nitrogen over. It should come from over here, right? Should follow here, and I got plenty of pipes. Then, are we kind of nitrogen bound? I imagine I should make a walkway here. I really should. Is it even possible to get hung up on them when they're like that, you know? Well, they'll have to branch off eventually, so I shouldn't put pipes on paths ever. Oh, we are. We're absolutely not nitrogen bound. Good to see. Oh, we're zinc bound, of course. I knew that, right? Nitrogen comes this way. See, this was like metagame instinct this time, because I know that resources all of kind of the same level on the tech tree tend to be used at the same time, so you should have them in more or less the same place, which is why it's all the more stupid that I built hydrogen chloride on the other side of the belt, simply because there's lamps there. I really should have taken a few seconds to build, oh no, a lamp factory on this side, because it's, not exactly the most difficult thing in the world, and it would be needed over here. So I gotta go like this, huh? Then we gotta get more salt in our inventory. Not a terrible problem. And right there. Hook this up down here, don't forget. Over here. So this isn't exactly good, especially since I'm just boxing sand. But look at the area, man. This will be rebuilt intelligently in time. But that time has not yet arrived. I need more pipe. I hope they made a lot of pipe for me. I'm kind of stressing that system right now, aren't I? Now I bet one of the big problems in the factory is I'm not producing enough raw coal, so I'm not making enough coal gas, not making enough tar, blah 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 blah, and everything is just more difficult as a consequence. I will bet you. Oh nice, completely full. That is one of my main problems, and what I should do soon is revamp the coal, the raw coal mining area. That is obviously not a problem for right this second. Right this second, I am running after Naphtha in order to get rare earth. It's important to mutter your goal to yourself repeatedly so you don't lose track of it or it can't be stolen from you. It's that second part that's really tricky. You're pursuing a goal, working along, then you realize someone stole your goal, and now you're doing something else and you can't exactly name what. This is chlorine. It's not what we want. We left off down here, right? We were smuggling it through one of the cracks. Yeah, right here. This is where well, let's see how far we took it. It was only like 20 minutes ago, but, you know, those memories weren't made to be preserved, right? So we can go a good long way up through here. We'll skip over that just fine. But unfortunately, inventory has to become filthy. We'll have to get rid of that somehow. But for right now, this is good. Right? Oh. Oh, nice. Alright, confirmed. This is the line for me. And pop. Good. Yeah, the carbon dioxide demon is a serious problem. I very much wish I didn't have to resort to any sort of commands to get rid of it. I like to solve problems naturally. Should I actually turn left here? And go up through here? I think I probably can, right? I mean, no. No, probably not. But this logistic space has to be used for something, right? I don't know how anyone can do those very small oh wait, can't do it like this because, well, no, I can make it work. Make it work. Make it work. Yeah, those challenges where you have to beat Factorio with only like a teensy weensy bit of space. And then someone builds a self-automating factory that unrolls itself and does all the work and then just launches a rocket all from the push of a button. Factorio people are really weird. Really, really weird. Alright, right there. Now, of course, we run into problems. Problems have solutions. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Alright, we'll worm our way north. I dare say we are going to get to niobium today. And depending on, is this going to make me hate my life? Yep. Alright, I guess this isn't true logistic space, since the cliff kind of spoils it, right? Hopefully I'm not going to be attacked anytime soon. Hopefully that's not my fate. And just continue dragging it north through this kind of waste area. And again, this is all punishment for being lazy and not actually building the lamp factory. And I accept this and so. And we have to go right next to the belt, huh? This is so bad. Maybe I should have just ripped up the seaweed instead. It's not serving a vital purpose. It's never a good sign when you're cutting through like this. But we're finally in the correct time zone. Alright, I suppose this is logistics space now. There's nothing to be done about it. Factory must grow. I must outrun my sins. Alright, so where's this in the dark? I guess you come down straight here, because that's most natural. Yeah. That's a very good description, I think. Factorio is a game of outrunning your sins. You must make compromises with the factory in order to proceed. These compromises have consequences. Alright, so we brought over all the materials. We should be able to just belt over the ore and turn this on. Okay, got it. Let's light this up first, though. Right here. I wonder how power's doing. By which I mean, how are the augs doing? If only they knew. They were just carrying me. Alright, we're doing just fine. Aug power. I did not see that coming. I thought, why are you have no power? Ooh. Ooh. So let's slow this down right here. Ooh. And you're missing ash. Ooh. This is alright. I still only need catalytic aluminum. About face, soldier. And you are out of drills? Yeah, you need more drill heads. So I need to probably actually automate that. Yeah. Yeah, just be lazy otherwise, right? Can't say this is a lazy run through. So we'll do it like this. And like right here. I wonder how much ore I have, because I made 30 drill heads. How much does that turn into, just in real life? Alright, up. And drill heads? What are our recipes here? This makes 4. Uses iron though. This makes 3. The best is steel, aluminum, and titanium. I suppose the aluminum is the hard part right here. Alright, breakfast machine, turn on. And go. Look at that. And it goes into the ball mill, and you need a lot. There we go. Then into here. The niobium dust. We need more. Just gets. I'm not even going to run the math on the ratio from ore to plate. Probably going to have to make drill heads. Alright, I'll go do that. It's an actual use for aluminum, which means I should probably do something about those forges over there. Maybe turn them into electric forges. Like, it doesn't matter. I have the electricity now. Again, just catalytic amounts. And ta-da! Niobium plate. Excellent. And what do I need that for again? It was to make a concentrator, compressor, a C something. It wasn't a centrifuge. It was a... So, drill heads, huh? So like 20 ore, I would say. Every drill head is like 20 ore. Efficiency 400%, consumes... No, that can't be. It can't be at all. Ah, well. Major goal accomplished for this session. Hopefully, I can turn that into something. So I have to make naphtha. Compressor. I thought it was a compressor. We'll look that up. Naphtha. PHTH. Naphtha. You are made from natural gas in a compressor. I knew that was happening. There we go. Compressor. For which we need... Oh, I can actually click the button now. We need niobium pipe. I want to take a look at that. Right there. Niobium pipe. Appear in my inventory. This is... No, I guess Max Lake's 32. Max Lake's... Oh my god. Oh wow, this is 100% worth. I should set up fully automated niobium just to make these. This will change my life. But they're very expensive because of the organic solvent. I think this is an aspirational goal. Once organic solvent's back up, then I come back and I make these. Compress. Consider making drill heads. I should do that. Yes, I should. But right now we've achieved success. And this is, we still need more naphthalene. And let's look at organic solvent. Now we're making it this way. But there's plenty of like this we can do, except we don't have enough bone meal. This has to come from Ulrich's, right? We have all of this but the Ulrichs. We don't have that. DCM into organic solvent. That's a good idea. This also looks like a good idea. But none of the blue liquor. I don't believe that. Does that go against the black liquor? But seriously, very much like, I don't automate a whole lot on this. I'm still in trying to move fast better than trying to move well. You might have gotten that sense by watching. But, so flue gas and gasoline into a little bit of acid gas? Huh. Alright, so we need naphtha, right? We only need a little bit of this again. So raw gas, it comes out right there. Gasoline makes a whole lot of stuff. Alright, so we need some big tanks. We need one more big tank. It means we need to get lead. We are going to move all this out to the periphery. And we are going to set it up. And we are going to totally forget about it. And just take the naphtha and run away. Good plan? I think so. Alright, that's good. Let's get rid of some of the stuff in our inventory. Here, you run off of this now. Congratulations. You are... No, you take that. Okay, you're feeling fine. There you go. This is much more energy dense. And then right here, you, get rid of that. Perfect. Right. Science is kind of moving. Well, it's a decent clip for the current state of things. If I can produce rare earth after the naphtha, I will go and I will take another stab at increasing science production. But I'm almost positive it starts right here. Right? This isn't producing enough coal gas, which isn't producing enough syngas, which isn't producing enough molten glass, which is blah 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 blah, and everything's ruined. Like, let's take a look at the syngas. And syngas production, I don't know. Well, this is kind of what we wanted it to be at. We're kind of at half of that. I wonder why it was at this peak. I wonder why it crashed. I wonder why it came back. It's probably a multivariate analysis, and these are all staggering on because none of them have enough. How is hydrogen doing? I know I hooked it back up to venting. This just shouldn't be going at all, ever. And it is, isn't it? You know what? We're just gonna take you out. Right there. I don't want this guy... See, he wants to use syngas, is the thing. And then he'll vent carbon dioxide and hydrogen. So, I need to do something. Just pull this out. You shouldn't be made anymore. You've been superseded. You're out of oxygen. That's unfortunate. You just are going as hard as you can, so I guess we just aren't at a place where we can run more than one of these. It's okay since oxygen is a waste product, right? We are, see, look, we're low on coal gas, right? Yeah. That is the start of our problems. Okay. That isn't exactly the start of our problems. But it is where the problems lay right now. So, I'm going to have to find a more comprehensive way of dealing with this. It's like molten glass. Can't I use that from coal somehow? It's like, see, that's fine. That's fancy sand. Fancy sand in order to almost double production. Fuel rod? Wow, look at that. Fuel rod. Okay. This is huge too. Look at this. Purified quartz is probably far away. Anyway, so this is going to be a problem for a long time, and it's all power based. Anyway, our current mission is to make Naphtha. And what we have to do, more than anything else, is to pick an ugly site. Because we're about to lay down a blocker. Right here, I suppose. This is a pretty nice site, all told. What is that? What is that? No, it's cursed. So I guess so it's raw gas, which we pump out of the ground. And then it becomes natural gas and naphtha in a compressor. So it needs to be over by the gasoline. And the gasoline surrounds us. Gasoline is just about everywhere, right? Maybe I'm overstating it. Well, there's the raw gas. It's full of it, which is perfect. Then the gasoline is just kind of around here, right? I used to run by it all the time. Back when I understood how this base worked. Where is... Oh, it's further north, isn't it? Lost in my own base. I'm sure there's people out there watching that understand the base layout more than I do at this point. Though, to be honest, calling it a layout is very generous at this point. The haphazard mess that this base had become. Alright, so just pull the raw gas north. And then here, in this wasteland right here, surrounded by these cliffs, that's where we'll turn the raw gas into natural gas. Because this land isn't going to be used for anything for a very long time. Grenade. Alright, so we're going to need 2 of these. These guys just store. So something like this, much happier like that, but that connects them. Pull it up. There we go. Now we need to put in the compressor. What do you do? Now, I want you to make natural gas. There you go. Wow, that is inconvenient. Okay, we'll do it. And you need just stuff. So this goes right here, to right there, to right here, to right there, to right here, to right here, to right here, to right there. Got it. Got it. Then natural gas line. Alright. Wait a second, it's the naphtha that I want right here. Pardon me. Pardon me. Natural gas and condensates in the naphtha is what I want. That's the product line. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Did this totally wrong. Did not understand the purpose of what's going on here. Am confused and not in my own mind. I definitely need an adult. It's right there and right there. And the naphtha line heads north. And that's what we try to take to the rare earth processor. Or miner, rather, is what I'm trying to say. And then we'll actually be one step closer to our goals. But we're going to have to take another run at tech, I think. Alright, so gasoline has to go in. That's super duper easy. It would be if I didn't put it right against the cliff. Great job. Now I just have to port over the raw gas. It's nice to have something that's rather trivial after all this. Alright, let's go, go, go. Go get the raw gas up here. And again, just like with the niobium, I only need catalytic amounts. So it doesn't matter that I'm only going to get a trickle out of this. It's probably going to require drill heads too. Anthraquinone. Isn't that the COVID stuff? Drill heads. We're just doing this one. It strikes me as this is really easy to make, right where the aluminum and titanium lines. We're mainly missing aluminum. I should make a bunch of these, just in case they're going to be required. Didn't I have an aluminum box right here? Maybe I disgorged it. Yeah, I'm going to make a bunch of drill heads. Okay, maybe not a bunch of drill heads. I'm going to make a few drill heads, just to have them on hand in case the rare earth miner requires them. Which is to say, to have them on hand when the rare earth miner requires them. Why would it let off now? It knows it has me. It's time to just dig in. Alright. Alright, so go find the raw gas. And that has to... It's very inefficient, right? It's like 40 raw gas a cycle. It requires small parts every time. So it's just lighting iron and copper on fire every single cycle, which I'm not a fan of. But there's no other way. Well, okay. And then a PHTH, Naphtha. Naphtha comes from... Can also come from olefins, but I don't have you yet. Light oil processing. This comes from raw gas, and raw gas can come from natural gas. I do not know if this is the correct way to be doing this. I wish it didn't take 2 small parts per. I mean, ideally, I'd like it to take no small parts. But, you know, this is one of those rare instances where you have to come over here, right? So we'll use this line. Down here, down here. There. And begin snacking on the small parts. I would be worried about this, but again, I only need catalytic amounts. Oh, I missed that. I want those niobium pipes. This is probably going to cause me problems. He says as he does it anyway. Oh, well, this is a problem right here. As the maze of pipes grows denser. Yeah, this is going to have to be train managed. As obnoxious as I find trains sometimes, there's just no way. There's too many different sorts of things. There's going to be so many sorts of trains, but that is a solvable problem. Oh, is this totally... Yeah, this is terrible. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get copper all over me. That's fine, right? Or maybe not. It does turn up here. Okay, good. Then I will go get still more underground pipes, if this works, and pipe the naphtha out. Well, I guess I did know that this was a cursed area. Someone did warn me, and that person was me. Oh well, what can you do? connected, connected. Then up and over, up and at them, up and at them. If I actually get rare earth this cycle, this will mark a rare win. Where not only do I get what I want at the end of it, it's actually, I'm in better shape than I anticipated I'd be. Alright, Naphtha, necessary for the mining of rare earths. Good, let's go get some more pipe, eh? Okay, down, 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 to down, down, down. And science is moving ever so slowly, but it is moving. And then, yeah, excellent. And then after this, we'll probably deal with power, which means dealing with coal. Finding better ways to power things. Turn on aromatics, so I don't have to turn everything into aromatics. But I suppose it's just a matter of how many mushrooms do I have to farm in order to make enough aromatics to get by, right? Because I can double the size of the mushroom farm, and that's just fine. It has a very minor draw on the Rhodesia flower line. So, best way to get through here. So we don't want to be just completely barbarians about this. Good. Good. And we just head due north over the ghost of our own old territory. This died. Oh wow, candy, box of candy, and we didn't link ourselves up someplace. That's super slick of me right there. Okay, excellent. Going up. It's gonna require drill heads, isn't it? Absolutely is gonna require drill heads. To-tip, 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 to-tip. Nice. To-tip, to-tip, to-tip. Alright. No. Doesn't look like it does. That's refreshing. And bop, bop. There you go. You have your mining fluid. Now you just need power, huh? Very well. I can help. And south. Fortunately, I am going to have to run all the way back. Okay. I'll have to pave this someday. Alright, see how we're doing. The Augs still carrying the factory. Don't know what I'd do without those guys. Will the ore meet me? Yes. Yes, it will. Alright, so we actually got to rare earth ore today. I was expecting it to be a whole bigger problem. Let's see, this is 10 per mining operation. Wow. That uses a lot of naphtha. Specifically all the naphtha. There you go, rare earth ore. And this gives us mixed ores, which I can get right now. And this is super easiest collect and make by hand. That'll give us cobalt extract. Not a lot of it though. And the cobalt extract, Nisi. Cobalt extract goes to cobalt fluoride with rare earth oxides here, so I should bring up the other ores. I have copper over there, and nickel is unfortunately far away. I need acid gas. That's later on. Yeah, so let's take a look at rare earth ore. Really? As I recall, this was dumb. Right, rare earth ore gets crushed to make rare earth powder, jaw crusher. Rare earth dust goes into a ball mill to make dust. Must goes into mud with sulfuric acid, what I don't have. Sulfuric acid is sulfur and hydrogen peroxide. How about just acid gas and water? And acid gas I can get from sulfur and refined syngas. Not a fan of that recipe. That's also a unfortunate one. Coal bed gas and hot air will produce gas. This is kind of probably the best way to do it. You get coal bed gas from... Oh, you have to put in oxygen for this? In a coal bed extractor. That is a lot of oxygen. Is hydrogen now the waste product of this? This is also really nice. Like, is this something I have to do right now? This will solve my power problems. But I'm not sure I have quite that much hot air. Like, filtration media and coal bed gas gives coal gas, and I just turn that into syngas. So I don't need to take this step of putting in hot air. What's filtration media again? Gravel, pure sand, activated carbon, microfiber. Fiber and sodium hydroxide can be done. And it makes 5 filtration media. That's not hard. Fiber is just, do stuff. So this might be the solution to my power situation that I find myself in. But we need acid gas in order to refine. Looks like we are completely out. Alright, now just onto a trickle. That's what we expected. And that's fine. So 10 sulfur and refined syngas gives a small amount of acid gas. So that's not good at all. This is the natural sulfuric acid line. So the refined syngas aspect of this is brutal, though. But I guess we do it. I make a sulfur extractor. Sulfur. What do you... Oh, I need to make mechanical parts. And then we have sulfur right there. We have sulfur right there. We have sulfur down there. Sulfur right there. These are fairly common, right? I think this one might be best, and then use it over here and try to make this in the internal space, but it needs to go to the refined syngas. Going to the refined syngas is requires activated carbon, and I don't think that requires zinc essentially, and zinc is a hot commodity. Let's put it that way. So let's avoid that route. Anyway, rare earth powder. That's what we were doing right there. It goes to dust, it goes to mud, either with organic solvent or iron ore. And this is sad. This is sad, but it's probably what I'm going to do, right? Because again, I only need catalytic amounts. I need an agitator. You mean pick up melamine? Really? Alright, so we'll do this. It is super duper expensive. It goes into a slurry. Oh, no, we need sulfuric acid anyway. So you might as well make the sulfuric acid, right? It makes rich dust? I don't even know what that does. And then sulfuric acid. So you do the sulfuric acid version here, and you do the sulfuric acid version here in a thickener, which is again nothing weird. You get a slurry, and the slurry goes into a solution with ammonia, which we only have on the exact opposite side of the base. Is there any way we can make this over here? No. I mean, no, I have a manure line. I can move manure up and we can make urea up here, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. This is interesting. Makes little scraps of what I need. But yeah, we'll move a manure line and we'll make all that stuff up here again, because it's just easier. Anyway, this will give mud, slurry, solution, and then finally concentrate in an evaporator, and it's easy. Rare earth solution with sulfuric acid gives 20. Just 10 on its own, 20 with cyanic, or pour in more sulfuric and you get 20. So this is the best. Then into the oxide it goes in a separator. And then the oxide becomes the cobalt fluoride we need. It loops back and it needs acid gas. Sulfuric acid isn't what it wants. That's too easy. Alright, so this is probably... Let's get sulfuric acid online next. Well, no, let's see if we can boost syngas production right now. That's probably the best. Or aromatics. It's so hard to say what to do at the moment. Because light oil burns real good. Gasoline burns real good. If I'm not constantly turning these into aromatics, I can turn these into glass instead. So, aromatics. Aromatics are basically free. I grow them using this. And the bottleneck is foie gras. And I put 30 of these down because that will give me this will be running the entire time, which is 20 aromatics a second. Alright, let's just say that's right. Do I have the centrifuge on me? Yes. Alright, let's get this hooked up and let's see how this changes the balance. I probably need more just for the zinc, you know? Yeah. I probably need 2 of these, maybe? Like one for the zinc and one for the polybutyldiene. Because polybutyldiene right here. This takes 2 seconds and eats 200 aromatics. It only makes 100 of that. So what I really need is more mushroom farms. There's no way around it. So let's make 30 more, I guess, and just start that. Alright, I'm a man of mushrooms. And then I will go expand that out and then actually get the centrifuges set up. And see if that affects the balance. Alright, we need to make 30, counting 30 fogway farms. So let's get all this stuff we know we don't need out of our inventory. So we're going to be carrying tons of stuff around. Yeah, the mushrooms can come. You don't come. You're not here. You don't have to be here. None of you need to be here. Not you, not you, not you. And the rest of you conceivably have some use to me. Except for you. Alright, so fall. I'm going to need 30, so I'm going to need 15 stacks of soil. Very well. We walk waka, waka, waka over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great. And then fa. We're going to need 30 stacks of wood. Do I have personal wood anywhere? Did I ever have this? I should. So we once again just pick up huge amounts of wood. It's good that we have this, we can do this. Still, slightly embarrassing. We need 30 stacks. Right now we're at 10 and change, so we're like, we're about halfway there. Yeah, so, okay, great job. So glad I haven't been attacked lately. That's basically the only thing that really matters. Alright, we let that. We almost have 2/3 of what we need. Yay. Fa. We need 30 circuit boards, a whole lot of tin cable, a whole lot of intermetallics. No, I got the intermetallics. Got the pipe, right? Yeah, I got the pipe. Need more iron plate. I need tin. So let's head south, pillaging wood as we go. Not there, it's only a single line. Isn't worth my time. Good to see that whatever crisis was causing us not to have iron is behind us. Pick all this up. We're still not there. Okay, good. Tin trickles in. I think it's mostly bio-tin at this point. Fa. So we need 4 stacks per. So we need like, I don't know, 8 stacks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, not going to be able to, huh? Alright, fa. No, I need a whole bunch of circuits. This will get us most of the way there, right? Here, swap ya. Just for a minute. Fa. Bop, bop. That was 2 clicks. Give me that back. And we are bottlenecked on what now? Fa. Look ahead. Soil, no. Pipe, no. Wood, no. Intermetallics, no. Circuit boards, no. Iron plate, tin cable. Tin plate requires copper, doesn't it? That's what we're bottlenecked on. So, fa. 2 and 3. And this is going to be a bit, huh? Let's see if we can look ahead. We're bottlenecked on wood, right? Well, how can I even do this? So I have to click this one more time. Oh, because it's making logs. Brutal. So brutal. Oh, I picked up a bunch of ore. Fa. 1, 2. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Do I have any in my inventory? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. I need more. Huh. Did I build any? No. No. Must have done math wrong. Impossible. 1, 2. Alright, now we're done. We're out of dirt, which is how we know we did it right. Alright, let's climb back into our suit. Get the construction suit out, and then go prepare to set up more mushrooms. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're not even burning aromatics for making zinc right now. It requires 4 for mining operation. Aromatics are simply too precious. And again, All I need to do is raise more mushrooms. Okay, good. Mushroom farmer go. Do I have enough of everything? Maybe. Let's grab more belt. Upsy goesies. And then we will adjust the power balance. Maybe reintroduce a glass maker that is fueled on gasoline and light oil and all that, instead of turning that into aromatics like I am now. Like, what is aromatic production at? Aromatic. It's at low levels. Pretty low levels. We'll see how it is over here, though. Last time we were bottlenecked on polybutadiene, right? So let's just check in on that. Make sure we understand our premises. We're backed up. We are completely backed up. We're bottlenecked on nothing. So we are completely backed up on glass. So what I'm doing right now is kind of utterly unnecessary. It's probably the best way to put it. Well, it'll almost certainly become, oh, don't like seeing this. Don't like seeing this. This is bad. This is bad. This should never happen. What's going on? Why are we choked? We are choked on lard. Why aren't you doing the thing? Steam is not going. Why didn't steam goes into here, goes into water. Water goes into here. You should never be 100% full because it's underflowing. Yeah, it should never do this, right? So this should always be at 80%. And then this dumps a whole bunch in. Oh, excuse me. Alright, back here. I cannot, for the life of me, understand why this didn't work. Except that the buffer is just not too big. Like, okay, that could be it. The buffer is 2000, and the production is 2000. So maybe that was it. Let's see if we can solve this with a bigger tank. Oh, wait. I can't build. I'm kind of in the middle of something there, and I can't abort. So, let's take a look. It's 2000 in, 2000 out. And here this is perfectly efficient, right? Yes, so it doesn't actually need a connection. So let's just need to be filled a little bit. And to get us started, an artificial water battery. Does this work? Don't you have to take water in now? Yeah, now you move. Yeah, splash, splash, splash. But you're moving. And then you'll have to vent, but then you'll have to take in more. And so now it moves. And let's add a little more. This is not how you're supposed to play Factorio. Here, I can even destroy this water. You're not supposed to do that. That was a little cheating. I shouldn't have done that. That completely violates the ethics of the run. Alright. Okay, fine. Whatever. I did it. No regrets. And that gets that started again. Skin's still not overflowing. But lard is the huge problem at the moment. Are we a loading issue? No, it looks like we're a processing issue. So it will here, I will help. Let me just pick this up. And then we chuck this lard in here. Oh, now we're stuck with lard in our inventory. Ew. Just thinking about that, right? Okay, now we're moving again. I'll do something with this lard at some point in time, but It's good I stopped by and saw that, eh? But setting up these mushroom factories, I need more of these, right? That'll rapidly become apparent. 1, 2, 3, no, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get rid of that. In the way. There is something in the way, and it is a tree. There we go. We have... Oh, I'm going to have to do something about that. That's going to be awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we need one coming up, right? Because this is going to be spore line. And then, let's see. Now we need one more of you. Come here. We need to experiment. So it goes right here. And then one more going up. And I have a lot, and I mean a lot more to come. Alright, so the way this works is this is out. Yeah, I might as well do it symmetrical, even if it's not aligned correctly. Which means this one over here will have to be ins. There we go. And we just walk the rows. This is peaceful Factorio right here. Soon I will outsource this to my minions. Which honestly is taking a bit too long. Probably 150 hours in this game before I get bots up. Yeah, I know some people who would say that is unacceptable. I'm probably going to need more spore collectors, right? Not super enthused about that. And that goes in, so now we're out. Pick up the mushrooms and populate all this. I think I'm probably going to call it right there. And then next time, I will come and I will transform all of this into olefins. We'll probably need another... I shouldn't be doing this right now. Probably need another centrifuge. But that's not a huge problem either, is it? Alright, good, good, good. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Right there. Good. Mushrooms in. I might as well light it up, right? I'm going to have to. And I'm waiting for things to build. It's not a huge burden right now, but we'll see. Okay, up here. There we go. Now we have power. We are stuck on needing the actual machines. Speaking of stuck on, this shouldn't be here. That is exactly the wrong place for this to be. This is better. There. Now we have... did I get these lines exactly wrong? Because this has to be spores in. So this line needs to be going this way. Fantastic. Oh, I hope I didn't get the hands wrong. No, I got the hands right. Then this has to come down. And the other one's fine. Okay. So now we are at official major mushroom farming. The big leagues of mushroom farming. I really hope I've done the math wrong at some point. I'm just going to end up with an absurd amount of mushrooms. Just ran straight into the olefin problem and obliterate it. Or aromatic problem, excuse me. Okay, good. Alright, what do we got? Throw these guys down. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, and right there. Mushrooms in. Bang, 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 bang. Why are they flashing that they need electricity? Did I just not extend it far enough? God, dumb. Very dumb. I will pay the price. Alright, there we go. Now we just have 2 more coming, and after that, pretty much finished, right? Maybe make a couple more spore collectors. Maybe just watch it over there. But we'll see. Oh, what are you doing? Why do you not have your full complement of mushrooms? We will do a little bit of math before I go. Right there. There you go. Maybe I should actually give them their mission. Their mission is to make mushrooms. I am going to have to make more spore collectors, which is okay. Okay, good, 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 good. The greatest mushroom plantation you have ever seen. Is this completely backwards? It is. Ah, dear. I was afraid of this. Well, I thought it would be avant-garde to treat intelligence like a dump stat. You know, it's funny, right? Funny. Who doesn't like a funny, extremely obtuse, thick-headed Factorio engineer? Right there. Glad I took care of the worms, or I would never be able to do this. Alright. Alright, so some quick math now. Can I make spore collectors? Yeah, sure. Make 4 of them. Some quick math. We have 30 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, okay, we have 60 of these. I put down 30. And this makes 7 fogway every 100 seconds. That means every 1 second means 0.07. So let's do this. 0.07 times 60. This gives us 4.2 every second. And the centrifuge, aromatics right here. This takes 20 every 10 seconds, so it takes 2 a second. So I can run 2 of these all the time. This is 40 aromatics a second. And then aromatics go into polybutyldiene, which is down here. It also makes, of course, so it can run this cracker for 2 seconds out of every 4 seconds out of every 10. Is this enough? Highly questionable. Highly, highly, highly questionable. Yeah, I am going to need more spore collectors. And putting them over here is going to be a problem, right? Well, anyway. It seems like we're doing okay, right? Anything else? Oh, I've got manure in my inventory. I never asked for that. No, you. Right there. Right there. Right there. You know what you're going to do, right? You're going to collect spores. What else is a spore collector to do? Alright, working. I don't think this is enough. I'll come back and make more if I have to. So let's jaunt to the south, look at lard. See, we're still backed up. Or are we backed up again? Or how do I characterize what I'm looking at right here? Take this lard, do the thing. That's going to fill up and I'm going to have problems. So we are bottlenecked on guts being processed. Yeah, that's what it is. And how can we fix this? Why don't we stop? Oh, I suppose you're just both going all the time. So I can vent one gut a second, essentially. And then whatever gets used for animal samples for the bones that luckily make it through. It's a lot of plasmids. Why are they on both sides of the belt now? That strikes me as, oh, this is interesting. Bone meal is backed up all the way. That's kind of huge. Because that's going to, once this hits right here, it's going to completely back up that. I wonder how far animal sample is backed up. So we're just going to leave this for now. This looks bad, and it's fairly bad, but it's not critically bad. Because every time it backs up to here, it just gives these two inserters more time to throw everything on the belt, and it is getting consumed, so that's perfectly fine. And this is not so fine, but it is working, right? Slowly, slowly working. I guess the big problem is we need a belt balancer. That wouldn't change anything, you know? Bottlenecks right here, atomizer. If I had more titanium, and I'll just fix this right now. Fix, and that I'll make it slightly different. It is making a lot of tin ore, which is nice. So grab some of you. Grab some of you. And grab an atomizer. And I have to make another centrifuge. This. Need 2 centrifuges. And then tomorrow I will wire up the mushrooms and the flowers in order to make as many aromatics as I can. I should be making so many mushrooms by then. Oh look, I'm completely out of pipe. I have to go in and fix that at some point. Maybe just press this button a couple times. What else am I looking at? Okay, good. We got the atomizer. We put it right here. I'm not spacing them correctly because they're weird. Technical term right there. I don't understand why the atomizer has to be powered by any of this stuff. I mean, it has to be wood, right? Because otherwise you get ash. And with ash, you get sadness. Who wants anything powered by sadness? Alright there. Chlorine production up. And now we are dissolving guts at 1.5 a second. Will it be enough? I don't think so. Well, let's watch. It's kind of doing it. Because there's related rates. Oh, the bones have backed up. And so now the bones are going to preferentially go into animal sample. I should build a buffer box. Because animal sample is the valuable output here. And I don't want the animal slaughter to stop, as cruel as that is to say. I want need things like formic acid to keep going along. Alright, see, look, it's not working. Is this going 24/7? Yes, it is. So I could expand this out if I didn't put a brain box in the way right there and consume things faster, which I'll do if bones ever start backing up. But that's far away, right? This is only 3 guts per. Ugh. I might actually run low on meat at this rate. Wouldn't expect that, but I might. Alright, animal sample is being made. Guts are being consumed. Now we're stuck on meat. Yeah. Petty's making chlorine, not doing. Well, it's going to make silver soon enough here, right? Alright, so this is clearing out. I'll check back later, right? That's the best way I can put it. I wonder why this has now putting them on both sides of the belt. How would that ever even happen? Maybe there's some rare case. I don't know. So it's still backed up. Backed up on meat of all things. Whatever. We're doing fine. Especially with rubber backed all the way up. Alright, so we have our mission tomorrow. Turn mushrooms into olefins. Turn mushrooms into aromatics. Turn aromatics into profit. And we have mushrooms for days, so probably should use one more centrifuge, I guess. One more. Because I am making 4.2. That'll give us... No. Well, maybe. Sure. And we'll do this right here, I suppose. I'm going to set up now, aren't I? Yeah. Well, maybe not right here. There's not good enough space. I know I want to leave this space for expanding the mushroom farm, even though I could expand it in many other places instead. So I guess we'll do it at the roadside. Opposite, yeah, right above the oil patch, which I'm going to try to respect. Oh, phytoplankton land. No, this isn't the proper place to put it. It's further south. Directly south of the oil patch. Got it. So what we want, 1, 2, and a third just dropped. Yeah, of course, we all knew I was going to do this. Connect it up. And you are a primary producer, so you only underflow. Very important concept here. Underflow the primary producers, so you do not ever back up the waste product producers. And then it has to come over to here. There's a line. Here, pull this line over. Okay. Oh, that niobium pipe. I'm going to dream of it tonight, aren't I? Okay, right there. Sure hope I don't need these oil sands for anything. Sure hope it doesn't require a very picky and large, with a large footprint harvester. So we need a line like so, and this will be flowers. We need a line like so, and this is mushrooms. I actually think I need more, but I don't have enough hands. But I choose to believe this will be okay. So I guess if I need more mushrooms, they go somewhere else. Done. So like right here. Then we need to bring up the seeds and the flowers. Keep the line together. Pick up, pick up. Pick up, pick up. Pick up, pick up. Good. Get to use this asphalt. Oh, it's so ugly. And I suppose the best way to do this would be to follow the rail. Don't do anything weird. Follow the rail. So right there. And up like this. And we will go over. And then up again. No, I missed. Then up again. Oh, I make it hard for myself, don't I? Alright. That's fine. We will split down here. Then we go this way, up. And I will completely reverse that thing what I did and pick up all of this. Excellent. Alright, and now we are almost ready. Alright, let's turn this machine on. And that will really be it this time. No, really, I can quit anytime I want. Right there, right there. Okay, so mushrooms have arrived. Mushrooms are in the system. I have no mushrooms. Oh, I can get rid of the flowers. Here, take this. Alright. And this is each half a Releasius a second. Oh, this will explain things, eh? So, I'm a little worried that's going to produce pressure on the flower side of things. But I do have such enormous farms. And each one of these is cleaning the air. It's like absolutely no pollution cannot come through here. It cannot. And here we go. Here's the flowers. We have to see this work. Now this is overbuilt, so I only ever expect to see 2 of these running. And I expect the mushrooms to be the bottleneck, though it's hard to say there, right? I had exactly enough inserters on me, which is gratifying. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, we're going to have text soon. I'll resist waiting for that. Aromatics. Alright, so just jerking up. Really? That much, huh? Really? So this is producing 3 times, maybe 4 times as much as everything I'm doing before. You know, it's like 3 to 4. Just these machines. And one of these will turn off eventually, which will be tragic and sad. But not before it floods the system with aromatics. This is all backed up and everything is good. Listen, why aren't you going? Why are you blacklisted for anything? What combination of buttons did I press to make that happen? Yeah, what is going on here? Are there just large swaths of this that aren't working? That is just thoroughly weird. There's a lot of weird things that happen with this game. Alright, so anyone else not working? A lot of them aren't working because of can't vent for obvious reasons. Still. Probably gonna need more spore collectors. That's alright. We may have just put a stake in the aromatics problem. So let's go take a look again. Aromatic. Yeah, look at this. Just say 5K. 4.5K. This is like 1.5K. So this is doubling our previous production. I suppose it's primary production, so that is to be expected. Oh, tech. Beautiful. Polybutyl diene. Now we have constant production, which means it'll very shortly fill up. And since rubber is our current... Oh, wait, for this. This is unfortunate. Shouldn't you be... Ooh, output full. Don't I have a void for this situation? A water void? No, we want military science. Military science, right there. We're getting real close. I have to not pay attention so much to this. I have to go get sulfuric acid. This marks where I start angling towards making Zapirs. Yeah, I should be making the blood right now. The artificial blood. So I guess I shouldn't pay attention to anything. I just build out infrastructure. Isn't there a outfall? This has to be built on water, right? Well, this takes in 200K, and this puts out... It's a closed loop. So I suppose what I should do is snip you and snip you, right? Because it takes in 100 and it puts out 100. So all that's really necessary now is to make sure that it's always flowing. And this is getting rid of some of it, unfortunately. So this should be snipped. And that's taking some of it, so unfortunately this isn't quite what I thought I could do. It's better if it's a closed loop and with a condenser. Maybe that's just how it's supposed to be. Maybe I should redesign this, move this condenser right here and make it a closed loop. And just put in a charge that will cycle through and through and through. Maybe let's underflow. I don't think this is going to fix it. It did do something, right? Well, I mean, there's so many ways for the steam to leave the system right now. Oh, look at this. We are flush with aromatics. Okay. And now I need 2, 3. So maybe this could stand for one round of optimization on the science production side. Or maybe I should just put my head down and start powering towards the peers, because the peers will take a huge amount of time to make all on their own. And all of this was in service of this, and it's backed up all the way, and we have to deal with power next time. That's the big problem. So let's take a look at mushrooms. Foul. So we're producing, for the past 10 minutes, we produced 1.1, we consumed 2.1. Alright, so this is a big, well, a lot of them are backed up too, so it's not full production. So this is not true to life right now. It won't be until the second belt starts being consumed. Anyway, we'll come back to this. We've done something good. This will also spike zinc production, right? Zinc ore hasn't registered yet. Maybe it has. Maybe this is it. No, I don't think so. That was probably just the meat line moving again. Anyway, I think I'm going to call this right here, and I will play more next time. Next time the theme will be sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid to get the rare earth processing going, and then I'm going to try to get artificial blood up. I need 4 barrels of it, though more of it will be fine. I want to build 2 creature chambers for what's coming. Anyway, that's my plan. I'm out now. Bye, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.